once you realize the food, that's food.
Yeah.
Because we're not calling pizza food.
Right, no.
As far as like this tribe is concerned.
Right.
The cereal is not a food. Pizza is not a food.
Bread, not a food.
Old folks' home dinners are not food.
What's that?
I don't know. Is it cabbage?
Hospital food.
Okay.
Not a food.
So following that philosophy, which I had not heard until the low carb cruise, there was a speaker who brought this to the attention of the audience. And it got me thinking. So if you're sitting there or standing there having a slice of cold pizza, I think it's more on the mental side of it that you're not actually eating food.
Right. It's not nutritious.
And before, though,
it was just flavor.
Just eat.
You know,
Yeah,
this tastes
flavor.
good. Yeah.
Yes.
Right. And now we're eating for nutrition instead of for flavor.
Eat to live. Don't live to eat. That's a mind change as well. That's a good mind change. And if you're looking for something to help set in your mind, just keep remembering you are living for the Lord, or you are living for a healthier lifestyle. So you are not living to eat. Just eat, eat.
Right.
You're just eating to live.
Yeah, there's more to life than food. Because if you watch 600 Pound Life, all of these 600 pound people are like, food makes me happy, and they're just depressed.
It's their
shoveling
friend.
it in. Yeah,
Yes,
food
and they
is
look
their only friend.
very sad.
And it's crazy. Like, I'm just sitting here like, don't you understand? If you just stop eating that garbage, you'd feel so much better.
Eating just makes everything better.
Well, Dr. Now tries to tell them that.
You know you're not doing what you need. You think if you just hold to your lie, then maybe all these issues just magically will go away and you will lose weight. So there's nothing more we can do if you don't change your eating habit.
Unless you're ready to hear it, you're not going to listen. You're not going to hear it. Because, we've heard it. We've heard it all our lives.
I heard it, but I didn't argue it either. At the same time, I wasn't like, oh, that's not. I remember the first time I heard about, it was Atkins.
Yeah.
My parents still do not have internet. They have flip phones, okay, for their cellular use.
Can you believe that?
And they don't have cable television. They use an antenna. But my dad opened the newspaper in the 90s for me and said, there's a story in here about a man who lost weight and all he ate was steak and eggs. Well, steak at our house was rare because we were very poor. So me hearing steak and eggs, I didn't even know how to process that. I wasn't a kid, but I was a youth, probably between 10 and 12 hearing this. But the story was about a man who lost weight eating steak and eggs.
Well, remember, we did Atkins.
Oh, I remember.
Yeah, at least I did. We were living together in our trailer. We were living high on the hog, man. 21 years old, had our own trailer next to the lake.
Great times.
Never went to the lake.
No,
but
didn't need to.
We were, we could have walked there. Best of times. But we were doing Atkins, and remember how cheap meat was? Like, we used to go to Kroger and just load up on like $1.50 steak.
Well, first we started buying it at Walmart, and we were grilling it outside. And then we started as being roommates, we cooked and ate together every day. So we started to say, this meat tastes different.
It's
so
gross.
we would get it from, that meat market. What was the name of that store you worked at? Blair's had a great meat market, case back there. Their meat tasted different, so we stopped buying it from Walmart, if you recall.
Yeah.
And then, that's when Kroger's really got big on their Kroger card and on. So we were buying better cuts of meat for inexpensive. But do you remember the time when I made chili?
Oh, yes.
So we're on Atkins, and I find out, we can have chili. And April's mom and dad would make their own chili. We did not do that growing up. So she had taught me this recipe from her mom. And April's working one day, and I'm off, and I'm thinking, I'm gonna make some chili because we're gonna have the sour cream and some cheese, and it's going to be delicioso. I am happy I've got it going. April's not home yet, and I'm just in there making up some chili. And I take the paprika, the cumin, you know, wait a little bit, think, maybe I should add some more. I was over seasoning because I had never made it before. So, April, don't you get home and you notice a smell?
Yeah, she calls me and like, hey, I'm making you dinner. Chili. And I'm like, all right. So I walk in and I'm like, it smells funny. Why does it smell like cinnamon? And she's like, oh, I don't know. Maybe this candle I have or something. So I just start scooping it in. I put my cheese. I put my sour cream.
I had not eaten yet.
I take a bite and I'm like, that's the cinnamon. You put cinnamon in this? And she's like, I thought it was cumin. It was cinnamon. I'm just like...
Well, I thought it said chili.
Or chili powder, whatever.
Because I just saw the C. We had a lot of
they're
spices.
both red, you know. So...
And I just... Oh, we ate it.
Loaded it up with... We ate most of it. I don't think we managed all of it.
It was potent.
Awful. It was awful. But we were too poor to throw it down the sink.
Oh, for sure.
This was like 2002.
2001. 2001, the late 2001, early 2002. Oh, man. Yeah.
Crazy
cinnamon
stuff.
chili. Yeah.
Not good. And then we found out that Cincinnati
thing.
chili actually has cinnamon in it.
That makes it not so...
No, it still is.
Because
you don't put
people
cinnamon
put
in chili.
cinnamon in their chili.
Texas,
Oh, yeah.
you don't do that.
Ew.
Cincinnati, maybe.
Weird. I don't even
Here.
understand that. But to each his own. No hate.
Yeah.
You know, no hating.
No hate. I just don't want to eat your
never.
chili.
And maybe if they put cinnamon in it, it's just like a tablespoon.
It's not.
I was just freely.
Yeah, because you put like 2 tablespoons of chili powder in the chili, and she put like 2 tablespoons of cinnamon instead.
Or more.
Or more.
I mean,
Yeah. Who needs measuring?
I didn't measure. I still don't really measure sometimes.
I don't measure if I know the recipe, like if it's something we're doing. But
Yeah.
what happened to you this week?
Oh, this past week was, it was a little bit eventful. I actually have been praying about work. Because I do work as a substitute educator, so there is not work in the summertime. I pet sit, I house sit, and 2 of my big clients have moved in the last just few months. They sold and moved. So those 2, I can't depend on that income anymore. And I always know something is around the corner, but I'm always begging the Lord, what is it? What is it? Does anybody else beg him for answers? But knowing that there's an answer, it's so silly.
So hey, here's another video you might enjoy. And please don't forget to like this video, share it, and subscribe if you haven't already. Until next time, stay beautiful, friends.